You will weigh things in your mind all day, all night, lose sleep, lose appetite, binge eat cookies. You will weigh all of it in your mind before you bring it to another person. And when you do bring it to another person, it's like you're at your breaking point and you realize that you don't have to do that anymore. Like there's another way, a gentler way, and you have hacked it. Like you've done it. So now like your expectations of others, they're reflected pretty immediately. If you used to expect them to do the thing they always do and mess it up and do whatever, like now your expectations are different. Now your expectations are almost curious instead of deciding beforehand what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. Now you have this open mind, and that open mind actually opens up the energy around them so that they can create a new outcome. Welcome, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your month ahead reading. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new to the channel, hi, I'm B, and I'm very happy to have you. This is a timeless message. So it will find you whenever you are in the vibration to receive these particular messages. And this one is really, oh, it's so good. There's there's so many really cool things I feel like coming and happening for you. So the first I want to talk about, and it feels like travel. So our first card is Vast Vistas. And this is, it came very strongly through like you on a plane, you flying somewhere, or you road tripping somewhere. But going to visit friends that are family. It feels like life has been in the way for a little while. And you are a person that makes your friends your family. Like everyone that you love, you need them, like you crave them, you miss them when you're not together. It's like a constant emptiness. It's not empty like in a, you know, like you're still good, like, and everything, but like you can feel their absence. And it feels like you've gotten to this space where we have the Nine of Pentacles. Feels like you've gotten to a space in your practical responsibilities or with your job or your financial situation where you are now about to make being with your people like really the first priority. So maybe it's that you had kids, like young kids, and couldn't travel very much, or maybe like money was kind of tight and you're like, I would love to fly out there, but I just can't see you right now. And like, it's been like you've been feeling it. So this feels like the time, and I know this is timeless and it'll find you when it does, but right now, during recording, we're about to enter Libra season. And so I'm feeling like for some of you, this might be like a birthday trip or something, but it feels like it will become a regular thing, like every few months or something like that. Like you make a point to get your schedule harmonized with these other people and make it so that you can see each other more consistently. And feeling like you are in a space financially to do that. It feels like you were, for a while, there was like maybe some level of like guilt where you didn't want to spend the money on travel, or like felt guilty or something about taking time off work. I can't even feel where it comes from because it's dissolved. Like that has dissolved for you. And that feels significant. I wonder if you've been doing like some intentional like shifting or healing of like money wounds and all of that, because where I can't even see the root of whatever that was. So that's gone for you. And it feels like that was a contributing factor to this whole situation, like feeling like you are tethered to your job and tethered to your home and not wanting to spend any money. Like it's dissolved. And this new sense of, that's what this vast vistas really is like this, without those chains binding me, where can I go? And you go see your family. You go see your friends. You make a point to get together, and it feels amazing. The other thing that it feels like you have moved through recently is the need for things to kind of be perfect. So there's this sense that you might have been wanting things to shift, like click into place. When things are out of, this is a Libra reading, when things are out of balance, you are unhappy. But more specifically, Libra is a masculine energy. We think of it as like harmonizing and beautiful and Venus ruled, and like for all of that, like beautiful stuff, it's a masculine energy and it's an air sign. So like it has to say something, it has to seek out the thing that's out of balance or the thing that's making everything go janky. And it feels like you've been, historically, a person who is really good at seeing those things in other people or in the situation. It's almost like a Virgo energy. So you might have a very powerful Virgo influence also in your chart. But this very intense focus on finding the thing that's wrong and then being really upset with the people that are not fixing the thing that's wrong. You're like, I told you what was wrong and you're not doing it different. Like this whole thing is like out of balance and you're not fixing it. And it feels like you have gotten to a place where you see other people's journey like beneath the surface. You can feel that they're not done exploring the imbalance yet. You can feel that they're not quite ready for the harmony and the surrender and the bliss that you feel. And you wanted them to. You're like, I have all of the answers. I'm giving you the answers. Here are the answers to the test. Go take the test and get an A. And they're like, yeah, I'm not quite ready. They're not done exploring. And you can like almost remember a time when that was you. You can reflect back and be like, man, I was on some bullshit for a long time. And if anybody had come to tell me to do it different, I would have probably doubled down and been extra dumb or something. This is the time when you surrender and let go of the need to control other people's vibrations. You see the beauty and the perfection in them exploring whatever it is that's causing something to be out of balance. Because now you know everything always comes back into balance. Sometimes it takes a little while. And that's the part that was uncomfortable for you. But now you're like, I was going to say getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, but it really doesn't cause you discomfort anymore because you focus on something else within the situation. You're like, I really love that they're exploring this. I really love that I'm a safe space for them to explore what they're going through. I really love that, whatever, you find the bright sides to what they're going through and you focus on that instead of focusing on how their actions are like negatively affecting you. I'm also feeling like there was like an accountability. Ooh, no, I hate that word. Oh, I hate that word. Why do I don't know. Hold on. What's going on? I just had a weird reaction to the word accountability, and I don't know where it came from. I'm going to explore it later. But it feels like you have taken ownership of your own vibration, where you used to be like, it makes me feel like this when you do this. Now you're like anchored in your peace, and you're like, it doesn't matter what you do. I know you're going to do better. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but you're going to do better. And in the meantime, I'm loving you through it and removing myself from the situation when I need to, and knowing that it's going to be okay. I don't need you to do anything right now. You're not making me feel any kind of way. Nobody has that power over me. Boss move. It's like such a boss move. And that's your new like baseline. We have this beautiful awakening card. And this feels like awakening to the sense of relief when you realize that no one has power over you. No one has control over your emotions or your thoughts or the way that you feel. It's all you. So if you're being like treated some kind of way and you don't like it, you just shift the way you're thinking about it. And when you shift the way you think about it, it shifts the energy around that person and it draws a new outcome. And like it feels like you've been doing this. You've been testing this. Or it's being reflected back at you so that you can see. Maybe you didn't know, or I'm feeling like maybe you didn't know specifically that that's what was happening. For you, it might have just felt like you were setting boundaries, or you were just like conserving your energy. Because I'm feeling your energy like pulled in 1.5 million directions. Yeah, it feels like you take care of a lot of people. It feels like you're the one that's like kind of got things together. You're the one that remembers the stuff when they forget. You're the one. Yeah, very strong mother. It's like almost Empress energy I'm feeling. Oh, they're inviting you. They're inviting you to lean into the Empress energy. The energy of allowing others to figure it out. In your awareness of where your energy is going and where it's flowing and how it's being used, feels like you've got something like brewing. Like you have some significant thing that you are setting your sights on, and you can like, you're ready to like do it. This feels like something that was a dream or a vision for a really long time, and then you couldn't quite see how to make it happen or how to like let it unfold. And now the universe has like sort of been winking at you, like giving you little hints and signs and like narrowing it down to a point where like now you're starting to have a little bit of clarity, and you're like, I think I know how to make this happen. But in that recognition, you also recognize that your energy is scattered. So you are mindfully and lovingly, like this is not a harsh cutoff type thing, like I don't have time for you anymore. It is not like that. It is just a soft and gentle, like, I'm not going to remind you to do that thing that you need to do. Like that's on you. Like you're a grown up and you need to make that happen. It's not my responsibility. And you pull your energy back. And like when you do that, it like gives them their own energy. It's like if you were carrying someone, like imagine you're giving someone a piggyback ride for a really long time, for such a long time that their legs get weak and they lose muscle tone, and they like, you get to a point where you're like, it's time to put you down, because not only are you breaking my back, but I'm not doing you any favors. Like your muscles are deteriorating, atrophying every step we take. It's time for me to put you down, because it's not just killing me, it's hurting you too. And I believe in you. I believe that you can walk. I believe that you can find the way. I believe that you can do this. So I'm going to put you down, and you're going to be fine. And then they are. That's such a weird analogy. Piggyback rides. Mm-hmm. So this coming into awareness of your own power and your giving other people's energy back to them and kind of like gently like scooching their responsibilities back over to their side and being like, this is actually you. This is not me. And it's in such a gentle way that it's seamless. Like whatever it was that they weren't doing before, they just start doing it without you having to have like a fight or a confrontation, because I know you love a confrontation, right? You will weigh things in your mind all day, all night, lose sleep, lose appetite, binge eat cookies. You will weigh all of it in your mind before you bring it to another person. And when you do bring it to another person, it's like you're at your breaking point and you realize that you don't have to do that anymore. Like there's another way, a gentler way, and you have hacked it. Like you've done it. So now like your expectations of others, they're reflected pretty immediately. If you used to expect them to do the thing they always do and mess it up and do whatever, like now your expectations are different. Now your expectations are almost curious. Like I scooted this back over to you, like out of curiosity. What are they going to do? How are they going to be now? Instead of deciding beforehand what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. Now you have this open mind, and that open mind actually opens up the energy around them so that they can create a new outcome. This is so cool. Whew. What else? I feel like this is maybe the last part, and it's about your independence. It feels like you had to really do things by yourself. And it wasn't because you had to, it was because you wanted to. I feel like that might be part of the accountability. God, that word again. Part of like you reclaiming your power over your life in like realizing that it wasn't that you had to do all these things because nobody else could. It was that you wanted to do them because you wanted things done your way. And that's that masculine energy of needing to control. And you've not quite yet. Okay, so not quite yet, but you're getting to a place where you just kind of sit back and surrender and let go and just let it happen. Just let it unfold. This also opens up the energy, and I was feeling very emperor energy in here, like Aries, like an Aries, like I need to do it my way. I need to do this on my own. So you might have Aries in your chart too. Thinking of my sister. She's Libra sun, Aries moon. Oh. Oh, sorry. I'm just like seeing this reading now, like for her. But it's for many of you. That releasing of the need to do it all on your own or pay for it on your own or handle this by yourself. When you let go of that, it not only allows the universe to like kind of fill in the gaps, but it also opens your receptive channel and puts you in a better position to receive assistance. And this feels like financial too, because we have that 9 of Pentacles. This feels like you having had to do things on your own financially for a while. And now it's kind of turning, like that situation is evolving. And honestly, like I feel like you were not the kind of person before who could receive the support, could receive the assistance. because you wanted it to be done a different way. You wanted it to be done your way, and you didn't want to have like any tether to owing somebody or something like that. You wanted like the purity of your own energy around this thing. So I wonder if it could be something very important to you. Like if you were wanting to like go back to school or start a new business, allowing investors, it's that kind of energy where like you don't want to allow investors in because you don't want them to be able to tell you what to do. Like there's like a skepticism that was in there that was kind of blocking any assistance from coming your way. And now you see it differently because like the way that you approach your relationships, where you don't need to tell them what to do, you just need to shift who you are, and then like it gets reflected back. It's like now you subconsciously know that it would be exactly the same scenario if you had people helping you financially or helping you with connections or whatever. Oh, there's a million things. It's like a little golden cloud above you that's been following you around, like waiting to rain down blessings. And it's like you wanted them like in a certain time or in a certain way, or they had to look a certain way. And when you are trying to control how they come in, they can't come in. So this surrender, this beautiful like floating sensation of relief that you're feeling that's the key. That's the key to everything else like flowing in, everything becoming even more clear about the way forward, more peace, more balance, more natural balance without you having to seek out and like be like, here's what's wrong. I've gone over it 1,000,000 times. Like you can double, triple, quadruple check my calculations. Here's what's wrong. Here's what we need to do different. You don't have that anymore because you know that the imbalance will naturally balance itself out. And if there is something that you feel like you need to say, you kind of just treat the person like you've already said it. Like you expect them to just shift really without you having to say anything. Unless you want to. Oh, I'm feeling like you maybe make jokes about it. There's this very like playful energy around you too, like this very light. I wonder, especially for Libra rising, where you just like you just want it to be light. You want it to be funny. You want it to be enjoyable. Like this heavy, icky stuff, you've been sifting through it for a long time. And you still will. Like that's just part of your journey. I'm drawn to this story. I don't remember exactly, but it's like the myth of Libra and being given a choice of the light and the dark, like Libra being in between Virgo and Scorpio and balancing like the light and the dark. Like the dark is something you'll always explore, the heavy, the denser energies, the lower energies. You will always be a person that explores those because you need to know that stuff to balance the light. Does that make sense? Okay. I think that's all I've got for you today. Any other messages for our Libra friends? My cheeks are all red. Oh, very long message. Oh my god. 2244? Yeah, 2244. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you so much. If you enjoyed the message, I would love if you would leave a comment. I would love if you would subscribe if you would like to see more. And I love you so much. Please take good care. I'll see you next time.